Hello everyone, this is Charles Bridgetech with another flashlight review, this time from Wubin. Now this here is their A1. Now they sent this to me, they wanted me to test and review this light. Comes in this nice carrying case, storage case, ABS plastic, also waterproof, very nice, well constructed. We're going to start here with these specs here, and as you can see, it puts out the highest output is 20,000 lumens. Now this is more of a combination beam dedicated thrower. Now that's a huge amount of lumens for this beam type, so just letting you know. And we're going to go to the other side. And you can see there, it's got some more information here from the company. Comes with a 5-year warranty. Now let's go ahead and show you the front again. This is a large unit. As you can see here, it does have locking tabs here, carrying handle for easy transport. Now let's go ahead and open this up, see what's in. Very nice egg crate material here at the top. Padding throughout. This is more of a stiff foam here. Got the user manual, which is a large manual because it is multi-languages, so it's just too big to show on camera even at 4K. So this is up here probably about 3 feet. Now as you can see, there's quite a bit of distance from here to the camera, looking at about 2.5 to 3 feet. That's how big this unit is. Now the nice thing, they do provide your additional plugs for all around the world. I use the US plug because I'm in the United States, and you just simply clock this in. There's a little quick release right here. Simply push that in, comes right out. Just simply line up the pins, just like that. This is a rapid charger. Now according to Wubin, this will charge this battery pack, which consists of 8 21700 cells, in about 5 hours. And also it's going to be quicker if you're not that low on the battery level. This is the shoulder strap. Now this is a huge plus. Comes with the storage case. All my bigger lights, I end up using cases like this, but I usually buy them from Amazon. I use their Amazon Basics. There's the shoulder strap here. Got some additional areas where you can tack on another flashlight if you want with the clip. That is a huge plus because I usually just put them right here on the strap if I go on a long ghost adventure with some friends or something. So definitely is a nice quality shoulder strap. It's definitely going to help you with carrying this for long periods of time, so you definitely want to have this. Now if you're like me, after a while, usually with this type of carrying handle, this one here I have no problem for carrying for long periods of time because of the way it is here. Just switch it from one hand to the next. It's pretty easy. Carry times, I have no problem using this type of handle, so I don't think I'll ever use this. But if I do want to carry it, say like I have other flashlights or other equipment, this will definitely come in handy. Now I'm seeing on the camera, there's a little screw here. So I'll put that down back with the shoulder strap. I took it out of the box. Don't need the box anymore now that that way I know this is what it is. It looks good. So now let's go ahead and take out the light. Now here, this is telling you some instructions to screw the barrel in order to activate the light. So that's what that is. I'm going to take the light out, see how large this light is. I'm going to move the case here. You can see how very nice molded area here for the light to fit in there perfectly, including the power plug. So that comes in extremely handy. Let me turn this to the side so you can see the egg crate material here. Very nice, well padded. This is a very nice quality case. You would spend, for this size, probably anywhere to $60 on Amazon for this size and build quality. Now let's go ahead and move that out of the way. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead, take a look here at this monster. Now again, I have my camera up quite a ways, at least 2.5 to 3 feet, in order to showcase this light because of the size. It is not a real heavy light, but after a long period of time you're definitely going to want to carry that shoulder strap. Now it does have a protection piece, and we'll move that before turning it on. We're going to go over a couple of the side views here. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this sticker here. There's already an indicator here etched in the metal, so I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Just warning you that the head of the light becomes very hot, especially after long periods of use. Now if you do use the lower light outputs, you should not have any issues with it being too hot. Alright, now that I've got that sticker off there, let's go ahead and get a view of that. Look at that. There it is. Handle is nice and large. This is, believe it or not only the handle, but it also is the remote control. You can actually operate the light up to 30 feet away with this little remote. We'll go over that more in just a bit. I'll take a look here at the light. There's the Wubin name. A lot of heat sinking here on the head. There's the power switch and mode switch on the side, on the head of the light. Now this thing is a large light. You can see my hand. I do have large hands. And this thing is a monster. I'll show you what that says there on the tail. Now this is nice. It does have a built-in power bank feature. And I like this idea so you don't lose the cap. Some other manufacturers, they don't do this and you end up misplacing it. Here's the USB charging port. This is the charging port for the light. This here is a battery level indicator. I did fully charge it before doing the review. This is a very nice, well thought out design on Wubin's part. And with that rubber seal holding the cap on, provides a nice watertight seal. Now the handle here does have a rubber boot on it. Looks like you could probably slide it off if you didn't want it on there. Definitely is well balanced when you're carrying it. Nice gray bezel on there. Kind of gives the light a little bit of attitude. This thing looks great. Very nice build quality on this. Now, I've done a lot of reviews for Woven over the years, and their quality is top notch. Got a lot of design here and grooves on the body. Lanyard holes here all the way around, so whichever one you want to use. And style and design on this is very nice. Huge head. And this battery pack on here is extremely powerful. It's going to give you, on the lowest setting, 105 hours of runtime as possible. Does have some heat sinking here as well. Now, the machining and finish on this is very nice. Has kind of a flat black finish. Does have a little bit of a gloss to it, but very little. Now, the weight form factor again is very well balanced, especially when you're carrying it with the handle. Center of gravity is perfect on this light. Easily carry it. So now let me remove this protection piece here. And the next thing we're going to look at here is the deep, smooth reflectors. Now, this is running the Luminous SBT90 LEDs. 4 of them, as you can see. Try to get a nice close-up of those. Amazing. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and take this apart, and I'll show you the battery pack as well as the contact plate here on the head. Now, this is unscrewed from the factory, so you don't have to worry about it coming on, and helps with storage life on the battery. Straight contact point here on the battery plate. A little bit of grease here on the threads. Probably add some more to that. And here's the head of the light. Spring on there is heavy duty. Very nice quality. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get this put back in. And let's go ahead and go over the UI. Now, the nice thing about this, you can unscrew the light to lock out the light. You can still charge it. So that's a nice feature. You don't have to unscrew it off and put the charger at some end like some of my other lights that I have. So we're going to use the remote switch. We're going to try it out. Does work. It is a battery level indicator there as well as here. Now, this here is blue, and this one here on the remote is green. So we're going to go through the light outputs now, simply clicking on the mode switch button to advance through those light levels. Man, I'm going to show you the beam on this, show you at the lower light outputs. Hopefully I can get it far enough apart from the camera and my body here. You can see really nice beam on here. Now it does have a little bit of a squareness to it, but that doesn't affect its performance at all. You can see the beam is huge, wide spill area. Does have a nice cutoff there. Does have a little bit of an overlap here at the very edges, but that does not affect its quality on beam performance at all. Highest light output. This being more of a dedicated thrower, that's an incredible amount of light. Click it one time. Now again, this is a remote controlled, so you can easily, within 30 feet. Now if that's in line of sight, there's no problem. You've got at least 10 feet. So if you're a photographer or something and you need something, you can just stick this in your jacket pocket. This does have a USB Type-C charging port on that as well. I'm going to turn this over. Now with the bottom area here, you can use it as well to go through those light outputs. Now from off, if you do want to press down and hold to get the highest output that this light can do, you can do so as well. So now that we've gone through the UI, now we're going to go ahead and show you turbo. Now turbo on either the body or the remote, on any light level, you can simply press down and hold this button here. So we're going to go up to the highest level there. That's the highest in the UI. Now press down and hold, get your turbo. Now the camera doesn't give it justice by jumping, but it is a pretty good jump. Now we click it one time to go back down to the highest level in the UI. We're back down to the lowest light output. And that's all there is to this light. Thing is amazing. Now I'm feeling the heat here. Whoops. I'm feeling the heat here in this area. So I'm not feeling anything up here at all. So mainly the heat. And it's not a lot. I didn't have it on for very long. But just super rugged. Definitely made for search and rescue. Even if you're a hunter with this, you're going to be the top dog out there. This thing is 2,000 meters capable, so that's just a huge amount of range. So let's wait no further. Let's take this bad boy out, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the Wuben A1. It is alive and ready to perform for us. And normally I would do the water spout there, but we're going to start off on the Tree of Life because this thing is amazing. We're going to turn it on. There's the water spout. You can see how small that hotspot is. Definitely a dedicated thrower. Crazy weather here. Been raining. Still is a little bit here and there. Water spout, even on this lowest setting, 38 feet, 65 feet to this tree here. There's the beam on the fence. Now I've got it on my shoulder here, kind of help with the positioning of it, but easily making it across the park to those playgrounds. Alright, let's go to the next level here, see how it does. See, the spill has come alive. rain will not stop me. Now if it comes too hard, then of course we might have some issues. Now I was playing with this earlier, and this hit everything in my testing area here with these. There it is. Hot spot there. Nice wide spill. Kind of overlapping, which is normal. We're going to go to the next level here on the playground. This thing is insane. This is the best throwing flashlight I've ever tested. Now, it was letting up here a little bit earlier, but now it's starting to come down pretty good. But I'm determined to finish these night shots. 238 feet there to that tree. 138 feet here to the Tree of Life. And there's the school with these. First palm tree, second palm tree with these. No issues there. Let's go to the next level here on the palm trees. Really incredible performance on this light. Just seeing everything in its path. And there's the farthest palm tree there. And it is faintly making that now at this light level. Everything at the end of this beam is well lit up. Crazy bright. Seeing all those trees. Let's go to the next level. There's the farthest palm tree there. Usually lights that up there, as you can see. And it's letting up now. Thank goodness. This is the highest of the UI right now. Crazy bright. Man, that is crazy bright. Again, this is the best performing light I've ever tested. The beam is not super focused. It's got a nice large hot spot, but the center of that hot spot is super focused. Crazy bright. Do a beam profile here because turbo will be too much. So now, put this on my shoulder, and let's go ahead and do turbo on the farthest tree. Ready? There we go. Wow. Look at this. This thing is crazy. Look at that. Alright, that is insane. Wow. This thing is crazy. I'm going to go ahead and try to get a different position on it. We'll do turbo one more time. Hopefully I can balance it a little bit better. This thing is a large light. Let's go ahead and do turbo one more time. There it is on my head. Kind of give you an idea. Insane. There's the furthest tree there in my testing area. Making it with these. All right. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. The camera does not give this thing justice, and this is absolutely one of the best throwing beams that I've ever seen. I have a lot of lights from other companies that have single versions of this LED that are incredible. They've got very nice range, but the intensity on this beam is amazing. It is the strongest beam intensity I've ever seen in any flashlight. Gotta give kudos to those luminous LEDs, world famous. They're one of the best LEDs on the market. Cree better step up their game because they're being left behind. Hopefully they do. Before I forget, I did look in the box here and I noticed there was some O-rings and some more screws. So just want to let you know that that will be in this kit. This does have the glowing LED that it is breathing. It's alive. So you can set this on a counter and leave it on. If you do have a power outage that happens, you can simply look for that glowing LED and locate your flashlight in the dark. This thing here, build quality is top notch. I'm not seeing any issues with my sample here. Just a beautiful setup here. The remote feature, I do have a couple of other lights from Eminent that have remote control as well. It's always neat to have. Played some tricks on some friends and act like somebody was ghostly talking through the light, and they would ask questions. I'd click on the. It was just funny. A lot of little tricks you can do with it, but convenience, that is a huge plus if you're a photographer. Now the ruggedness of this light, I'm not seeing any issues. This should be able to handle anything that you put this in, whether it be rain. It is waterproof. You want to make sure you still want to protect your investment. Don't, dunk it in water, go diving with it. It's not made for that. But if you're out there in the rain, I don't see any issues with this whatsoever. Now Wubin, with this A1, 2 big thumbs up from me. This thing is an amazing flashlight kit. Again, best beam I've ever seen as far as intensity and range. I don't have anything that can beat this. So that's just the honest truth. I've got a lot of single LEDs. They do well. I've got other ones that are multi-LEDs. They do well, but this one here just takes the cake. In the meantime, A1 has got the best flashlight as far as throwing flashlight, in my opinion. Alright, well, I want to thank Wubin for sending me this A1 to review. Now, this is a new flashlight, 2022. I'm so happy to have received it. Now, if this is something you're interested in getting, this is an expensive light. I am working on a special discount code. Once I do get that, I'll be able to bring the price down on this, help you be able to get it, just in case you're interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these lights from Wubin to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.